Alright, well it seems to be working. Cool. Um well now I am live. I need to get the share for the link. What is my there we are. Got it. Not that. Not that. Okay, cool. Right, that should work. Oh man. Oh man, this is slow. My computer's doing a lot at once. Okay, let me just close that. Yes. That should help speed it up a bit. Close that. We can close settings. Alright then. A bit better. It's not perfect. It's fine, whatever. Let me find my own stream. I haven't found it yet. No, just want me to put it in. Control-C, Control-V. There we are, showing a game. Cool. Well, now it's like got me talking over me. There we are, showing a game. Is it public or anything? I don't. Now it's like got me talking over me. Is it public or anything? I don't. Well, everything seems to be working okay, so it's good. It's a plus. Yes, Minecraft sounds work. Well, everything seems to be working okay, so it's good. My frame rate is dead though. Oh, I still got me talking over me. Yes, Minecraft sounds work. Although it's not recording any sound. Wait. My frame rate is dead though. Oh, I still got me. Okay, now it's muted. Cool, so it seems to be. Doesn't seem to be 30 seconds delay anymore, which is cool. I do need to get it to record what my speakers are doing. No. No. Okay, right then. That should help it. There we are. I can lower my render distance because, I mean... Oh, man. Right, that should be a little bit better. Yep. See, I can't tell if you're in this... Oh, there you are. Should I pop the chat out? That's what I should do. Ah! I can't... What have I done? There we go. Need to shrink that down and then we can... Now I have a chat. I have a chat window. Ain't that something? I mean, you can hear me, right? Jeez, these all have names. Okay, cool. Praesidium. Zymelli. I mean, I don't remember giving them names. I guess I did. So this is it's like a small. Is it port? I don't, it's like a sort of Well, it's one of the defenses they put on castles. I've forgotten its name at this point, but it's like essentially if it was an attacking force, they can come in, but then get stopped. So okay, so if there's a large attacking army, say, they can't all get through at once because there is a small opening. That's the idea. And then it has the gatehouse. So the gatehouse is also protected by that. And there's plenty of places to, kill whoever comes in, because why not? We did, my friend and I did some studying on castles and stuff when we actually built it. But yeah. Just want to show off the castle first because it's actually the most built up thing. Even though it's still not finished, it's mostly built. It's the most built up. See, look at that. Isn't that cool? And I did this all without any kind of world edit or repetition of anything. It's like, man. If you ever wonder what the slime towers look like, there you go. Like, damn. It's quite impressive. Also managed to build it as a 9-sided shape in Minecraft, which was kind of tough to do. Yeah, see, it's that 9-sided shape. So, okay. It's a very small entrance to a palace, but there we are. So here's the main hall, I guess. This is what you call it. And then there's obviously the throne room, which I do like. Although, I got this whole bridge system going on, so there's like, you can go through the throne room. It's like a big overlapping room. It looks really big and cool. But the thing is, that makes it very easy to assassinate the king. I mean, Slamdome is not very easy to get into. I'm just saying. So this is the kitchen, which is right next to the throne room. For some reason, who knows? Design. I think we actually originally balls. Originally we had this whole like actual texture pack to go with this, so it actually looked like a decent sort of looking room. Also, are there fish here? Sorry, I keep hearing these weird noises. But yeah, this used to be a more decent looking room because it had the whole texture packs on. The fact that all of it had texture packs, but I've forgotten which one it was, and I don't think I have it. So, oops. This is a balcony, first balcony. This literally did take me forever to build. I remember it. Yeah, it's crazy. All these pillars arcing across the top. Why are there slabs here? I'm not gonna question that. What are those noises? I really don't know what those noises are. Oh my god, there are new wood creaking sounds. Oh wow, that's what that is. God, that's annoying. Oh no, there's a block missing. Nope, there we go. Oh, and the sliding sound is that. Oh, okay, well I'm learning stuff today. Learning stuff about Minecraft. Anyway, there's all these towers, so we can go in these towers that have no floors, because they're not done. They won't finish. Some of them do kind of have floors, some of them don't. But yeah, I thought this was probably the first cool balcony thing going on. See, this castle isn't actually that big, but the rooms are so confusing it makes it seem larger. See, it's That's the idea, man. So this is the second floor above kitchen. I don't know. It's like I don't know what kind of room it is. Maybe a bedroom. But yeah, let's go down to the first floor. And so this is actually the dining room. Since it has all those walls around it, these walls are one of these sort of buildings around in the walls around the castle is actually where Joe was in a room. So it wasn't in the main castle at all. But yeah, I was just in reference to Etho's notes. That's where he was. But yeah, now we go up here now. God, they are so creaky. Oh man. And so now let's go up a floor to the third floor, which is the top. No, it's not even the top floor. Okay, third floor. Yeah, there are spiral staircases the whole way up. Again, built without any sort of world edit software. These are rooms. These are guard rooms, actually, I believe, where the guards stay. And actually can be seen in one of my drawings, with the Slamdonian guards guarding a room. Yeah, remember that one? Probably not. It's one of the first ones I did in Fire Alpaca. These are tension coils, because you can pretend that these are like rope or whatever. They lift the bridge. They hold all of these up because you gotta imagine these fence posts are rope here, even though they're also used here. But imagine when they're going down that rope, essentially. That's what's going on here. And then there's the library, because you know it had to have a library. It's not grand, like it's not really very grand for a castle, but it's grand enough. So now we gotta go up to some of these, and this is the attic, which is pretty much on the top floor. Spent a while designing this room. Again, it looks a bit better with the texture pack, but there's nothing in them. They just, yeah. And then there's also stuff in between the rafters and such. There were a lot of armor stands in here with armor on, but the thing is, did a thing. Also, these redstone blocks. What? What the heck? What are these? Wait a second. What? 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 Okay, so someone built a room in one of the rooms and lit it up with lamps. I obviously didn't notice. I have no idea when they did that, but that's slightly annoying. Oh man. Whatever, that's the reason why there were slabs and stuff. I didn't really know what the hell we were going on with. But yeah, there used to be armor stands up here, but we used to kill the entities to stop the lag, and it also killed the armor stands because they class as entities in Minecraft, so yeah, I didn't really notice that until I actually did it, but yeah. Now there's like a little lookout point at the top of here. So you get to see all the slime towers with their slime crystals on. Just kind of neat. And yeah, pretty much it's one of the only two turrets on the actual palace itself. God, I gotta go down a long way. So now we can go down to the King's Quarter or whatever, which is up here in the tower, the respective tower for its color. And there's pretty much nothing in it as well. Oh yeah, it does, yeah. Yeah, the view is awesome at night, yeah. They shine with beacons just because that's the deal. I mean, they don't really shine up into the sky at night in the story. They just do it here because it's cool. And also, I mean, they do have that. They have the ability to fire lasers. The spheres, anyway. Very, very highly powerful magical lasers. You don't get to notice that much. So yes, this is the king's balcony. He has a little step-off point because his king's airship will park at the back of his tower. Because it just does that. I don't really know how else to explain that. But as I was saying, some towers do have floors, some towers don't. So I'm fairly sure this is one that does have actual proper floors, although a hole. But yeah, it's got stairs, and you actually go up the floors. There's the bottom floor. I do not remember how to get out of here. That may have been why those blocks were missing. Because someone came up just to fly straight out of it. Wait a second.
Okay.
I have mail. Anyways. Is there anywhere you want to go and look at? Anyone you want to see? First, leaving the castle. Now I've done the whole castle thing. Like, is there anywhere of interest? Or should I just walk around and then you can point out something that you may like looking at? Zymal Approach and Praesidium Square. I do not remember these names. I don't remember why they're called that. Yeah. Interesting that. That's Praesidium. This is Praesidium Square. Oh, this street doesn't have a name. So yeah, this is meant to be built soon after the events of the... Oh man, it's built after the events of Ethos Note in Slimedonia at the beginning. Because before there used to be a statue in the center of the square here, but now there's it's a church. The church is a church to Etho in here, which is what my friend built it first. But yeah, there's a church of Ethosleton in here, which is neat. Yeah, and all these have interiors, cause wow, crazy man, we're crazy. We're slightly crazy. We're not incredibly crazy. But these are all like colorful, different colorful houses, sort of Victorian era, sort of looking things, but they're not. Oh, they're not really Victorian era. This is, ooh, spooky cave noise. This is, yeah, a standard imperial timber-framed house, as the sign says. Thank you for leaving that note there. That's very helpful. This is what we called the Hall of Random at the time we were building it. This has got a to-do list. But yeah, the Hall of Random, every day we were on the server, we would just build something completely random every day in the middle, So that's why this is here. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but Hall of Random. But yeah, it's a regular community hall, just based there. Then there's some more classic Flonian housing that hasn't been converted to the new look. Just because, yeah, the Flonians built most of Islodon to begin with anyway, which is the city. Because you can tell this because this wall around the outside here is mostly all cobblestone and stuff, which are signs of the classic Flonian design. But when you get to the point of where there's roofs and stuff, that's more of a Slimedonian design, where it goes going more inwards. So it's like the castle was built upon as it went inwards, kind of. That's the idea. So you can tell this town square is meant to have a lot of history in it as well. So yeah, over here there's another Flonian house of some kind. I don't entirely remember what it is. Oh, there we are. Pre-Empire Constable. Yeah, so this is before Slimedonia was entered into the Empire. Then there's a jailhouse over here, I believe. Flonian House, Town Hall, and Bank. Oh, never mind. I got it completely wrong. It's the bank, not the jail. And it's also got a community hall on the top. Cool. Thanks, Falonia. Also, I know where those bat noises are coming from. The bat noises. Let me just get that quickly. Coming from down here. We're sorry to ruin the illusion, but you know, we actually built this on top of a village, like just a regular Minecraft village. So yeah. Oh man. So that's where the squeaky noises are coming from. Because we never really thought we were actually going to build the entire thing. Also, what is this? What's the tripwire for? Oh, I remember. We used to have boat races. Because this is funny because on the server we used to have boat races. So if I grab a boat, but yeah, ice is like super slidey with a boat, so you can just sort of have like a race. Oh man, I'm terrible at this. I've gone out of practice. I used to be kind of decent at it, but you know, it's fine. Okay, right, back to this. So this is a square. Oh, jeez. I think they're meant to be named after old kings. Dinvidi Street? Dinvidi Street? Okay. Dinvidi Street? I think that's probably more like it. So, here it is. More houses. More houses. Lots more houses. They're more on the posh side. For the housing here. This is Engolf Close. Also, did you notice my skin? It's the King of Slimedonia. Yeah. It's kind of an old design actually for the King of Slimedonia, but that is it. And there's you got these clothes hanging on wires like you do. You get this little shopping stool. Doesn't sell anything apparently. This is the Ice Pigeon Inn. Because ice pigeons are a thing here. And there's a little outside. Also thanks. Yes, it is a good skin. It's the Imperial built turban owned by Engolf family. Oh, yes. I remember. That's where there also used to be a sign saying that the there was one of the Slimedonian leaders would often come here to enjoy a drink. I'm sure there's a sign. There's going to be a sign somewhere saying that. I believe. Maybe not. Well, there's one of the Slimedonian leaders. I've forgotten which one it was. But yeah. Ice Pigeon Inn. And then there's more houses that don't actually have insides. So, there's a finish line. We can break that. Finish line. Okay, yeah. So this is slightly cheaper housing. Again, would have looked better with the texture pack that I don't have. So this is Orient Street. There you go, Orient's. This is Thales Close, which is just behind Orient Street, which has slightly more modern housing. Which is neat. This is one I built. This is a design I made. This is a design my friend made. This is my friend. That one's me. This is my friend. All around here. This one's me. This one's me. This one's me. That one's my friend. This one's mostly my friend. This one's mostly my friend as well. My friend plus me. I did a lot of work on the castle while he was doing this stuff. That's the reason why it's a bit like, oh, it's me, that's him. This is, my friend built pretty much the entire wall, although I started it off. My friend. Yeah, well, we'll get to that. Don't worry about it. We'll get to it later. So yeah, that was close. And then there's like a little street behind here as well, behind in the back alley, with another gatehouse going towards the, it's more of a poverty area of Isla-Dawn. It's like a slum area towards the north, which kind of sucks, but yeah, no, it happens. So yeah, hard to remember building some of this stuff. So it's Orient Street. This is Ostrom Square. This is a little sleigh cart. Isn't it neat? I built the sleigh cart. I did that one. This alley doesn't have a name, but this goes outside. Oh, what's this? Untitled thing. Cool. I guess it's untitled. It's gonna be another inn by the looks of things. Or another tavern or something like that. Now we've got a load of stalls. They like to sell things back here. Oh boy. Did not mean to do that. And then there's also this area. It's like a small ice cavern. Because there's just so much snow. There is just so much snow. I think it's like another poverty den actually. Of some kind. But yeah, you can see there's a wall here that's been buried by all the snow. All these snow blocks building up were actually all placed individually. Yeah, it took me a while. But yeah, this is an old Felonian church. Or old Felonian cathedral of sorts. They got abandoned when the Empire was just like, you know what? Living in Slimedonia, who needs it? So, there's that. I was just like trying to figure out what kind of, I mean, anything that specifically stands out to you? Is there anything you like more than another thing? This building is a school, by the way. Again, I guess not finished, interior-wise. Just Kaledsa Street, Meridium Court. Hey, look, there's a boat from the boat racing. Can't believe I leave all these boats lying around. Yeah, these houses on the right here were more interesting, designed by me. I like them. They're cool. I do not have the Karate Mountains done, no. I do have a couple other stuff done in other places. But, I mean, this isn't even done. I built all these houses down here as well. Look at these nice looking houses. So, yeah, nice houses. We've got some more walls, more houses I designed. It got to the point where it was just basically me designing them, and I hardly remember what I was trying to design them. Was these ones got gardens? Some of them. I think I meant to build these ones gardens. I don't remember. Oh man. But yeah, I was meant to have like more snow piled up around these corners. As you can see, there's a lot more snow down this end. I mean, they're almost completely buried. I mean, look at them. There's really, like, really buried snow. It's built up in the corners and stuff. Because you're meant to get closer to the ice factories. These are ice factories. They're actually very interesting. Ice slime factories. So, where's the button? Oh man. Yeah. Oh, there's a button. So here's, I don't actually remember this. What is this? What is this? Oh, whatever it is, it's, I'm fairly certain. Like, slime factories, not like Slimedonian factories, but more like we make slime. I mean, it's not really factories as such, they're more like, they're more like just mine facilities. They pull stuff up like pumps, you know, like, okay, so say there's this pit of slime. Sorry, water coming in. So you get the water. So we need the water. Yeah, it's like foot and mouth. That one. It's weird. So we get the water, and they have these. So get the water in. Sorry, I'm going around in circles. We need the water in. I need to remember how these pump stations actually work. I've kind of forgotten a little bit. Emperor Felony on DeviantArt has more written about them. But essentially, they're like beam engines. Beam engines are being old Victorian machines that would have pistons pumping certain things. So we put stuff into this furnace, which is essentially meant to represent a boiler. The boilers boil the water, which cause these pumps to move upwards, these pumps pushing the beam upwards, thus pushing this part of the beam down, making the wheel turn. And so the wheel turning, I'm not entirely sure what the wheel turning, yeah, I remember now. Okay, so the wheel turning makes the beam engine sort of constantly move up and down. As you can see here, because it's like a gyroscopic effect, it doesn't have the boilers running at all times, the wheels just keep turning. So this piston here pushes down here, and it goes into the ground, and it pumps up. Oh man, and it pumps up ice slime into this area. So that's why it's got this whole sewer pipe coming out. I remember now. So that's the reason why it's like icy in the corner, because it's where the ice slime pumps out, and then they pick it out and they got it. And then this is where you get the water. I assume this is actually where you get the water. Or you dump. I think it might be even where you put the ice slime once you've got it. I think that's probably what they are, because every single one has one of those rooms. I just forgotten what the room does, or what the room is for. But there are a lot of them. This is the point where we actually did start using World Edit. That's the reason why there's snow everywhere. And then suddenly there's abruptly flower biome. So that's right, we copy and pasted the factories, but essentially they create such a storm that all the ice that goes up into it, I see like they've frozen their own chimneys because of all the freezing product they're producing. This actually goes into the boiler, I believe. All the freezing product, I believe, is just sort of creates these. I'm not entirely sure how they do that, to be fair. How they change the climate so drastically, since they're only boiling steam. I've forgotten. Man. Well, I say they're exhaust ports for all the sort of cold air being made by where the ice is being pumped out. Let's say that. And then they cause icicles to rain from the sky, which is cool. Also very dangerous. This is a fishing utility hut place. They fish on this river. These factories get their water from this river. Stuff like that. It's very neat. I don't entirely remember what the crane is for. It's for something. I think it's for picking up something and then it turn and put it on this platform, but I'm not entirely sure why. I don't remember what they're fishing for. And there's a Slimedonian flag there. Yeah, just on the outside of town, there's the Rookleman. A Rookleman being a Filonian construction made to warn other nations of attack, also storing food and all this other stuff. So, and there's also a lookout tower, etc., etc. It does a lot. They're very useful things that we made up. So, yeah, neat. Okay, so essentially, somewhere, I don't exactly remember where, but somewhere there are other buildings that we've made. What's this down here? It's like a small part of a village that's left over and a thing. Okay, well I didn't make that, but okay, so what's that light over there? I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by my own stuff. Oh, that's one of the deposit points. Okay. But okay, yeah, so I'll see if I can find them. Should I get my coordinates first? Just in case I accidentally forget where this is. It's not that far, I just forget a lot. Nope, notepad. So it is minus 1508 97 minus 125. 97 is an irrelevant value. Because the y-axis, I'm quite high up right now, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, I know where to look for now. So, it's this way somewhere. It shouldn't be too hard to miss. What's this? Another thing I don't understand. Oh, it was a test house. I remember. I was testing out using new blocks, and I guess I did it in the swamp. I don't remember this being a swamp, but hey ho. Wow, I remember actually I did build quite a lot in this world. I'm only just getting memories of it now. But it's all somewhere. You know what, the easiest way to get back there... Oh, you're kidding me. Okay. Okay, right, now I'm back at spawn. Oh no, my bed. I have a bed. I have a bed in Slamdonia. Okay. Oh hey, back at spawn. Man, it's been ages. Okay, so just want to show this off a little bit. I built all of this stuff entirely on survival with a friend. We were trying to make a town. We built it all entirely in survival. That's why there's a nether portal, and we've got a nether farm, and we've got potions. No, not brewed potions. Nether portal. Oh, there's a bunch of other stuff here. Bolognian banner, which is neat. There's a minecart track going down to a mine house. There's a cobblestone generator. Yep, cobblestone generator. Yep, my boy. Just so you can just stand still and mine it. It used to be a little bit quicker than that, I remember, but it's slow now. Who cares? There's caves. We've got where is it? There's a monster spawner thing somewhere. I did that too. It was pretty cool. I did a lot of survival stuff. And there's a lot of mines. Spectator. So yeah, here's the mine house area. There's a bunch of stuff in these chests from the mines, I believe. And yeah, the mine tunnels just go on and on. Really, it's quite crazy. Like, wow. We did a lot of mining. You may be able to tell. Like, wow. Oh man. These just sort of shoot off into the distance somewhere. I'm not entirely... Yeah. 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 Okay, well, back up to the surface I go. Spectator mode is amazing. Anyways, back to this. I got a windmill, built a windmill. It's very nice. I like the windmill. This used to be full of animals. I guess there's only one left now from all the /kill commands. There's all this wheat and stuff, and there's a farmhouse. We did stuff with. It has a load of food in, I believe. Saddles. Not really any food. Oh, there's the food. Okay, cool. Wheat stuff, other foods, vegetation. Yeah. Then there's this other place. We built city walls. We have just like small versions of what was going on before. I think this is the spawn house. There's the This cobble block is all it reminds. Yeah, we built like a house in this area, but the thing is we had to build a wall through it. So we just demolished it. That was our first house we built, and we just demolished it. It was amazing. Built up this entire tavern. It's kind of nice. Morpholonian architecture, I assume. This is something I built. Trying to use all the quartz we had. We had a lot of quartz. I wonder why this window's broken. There's... I have an ender chest. What's my ender chest? Nothing? Okay, cool. Let's create it in spectator mode. This is like the Illuminati. This flag represents our sort of version of the Illuminati we had going on. It's very interesting. I'll show you more in a minute. But yeah, this is my house. It's pretty big. It's a pretty big house. This is my friend's house. Yeah, there's the mine system. Look at these tracks. Anyways, back to the mine system. So down here, at the very bottom, there's a boarded up area. We're like, oh, where does that lead? Wow. Well, my friend, I shall show you. I shall show you all of my Illuminati secrets. Also, yeah, thank you for the compliment. But yes, all my Illuminati secrets. I will show you. Go back to creative mode. / game mode 0. Oh, game mode is one word. Survival mode. No, I don't want that. There we go. So, there's this banner here. You're like, oh no, it's a banner. What does a banner do? Well, my friend, if we get a bow, shoot it into here. Hell yeah. So yeah, I did some pretty complicated redstone stuff in my survival world. This is when my friend and I started doing some like trickery stuff in creative behind everyone's back. We were like, we need to get these command blocks because our world is getting too expensive. It's getting crazy. So did that, and then I did some really crazy like time redstone stuff so that it would only, if you shot the button, it would undo very quickly. Thieves Guild location, Outset Village. So this is what this village is called, Outset Village, and this is the coordinates. And this goes to Newfoundland. And this boop button. What does the boop button do? It says boop. Cool. We meant to have like loads of teleport stuff going on, and then there's all this other stuff. I remember. Yeah, that's my friend's house. It's another secret. It's like an older version of the secret area. And in this furnace, there were diamonds. There were just diamonds in the furnace. So this is why we blocked this up, because it was like a story. But yeah, this world is pretty huge. I would use the teleport to Newfoundland, but there's even more to show you here. So we're gonna go back to Outset Village, and we're gonna. Does the teleport fit? Yeah, it does. Should work. Okay. Let's get out of here. Okay, cool. But yeah, this is like, it's in the cemetery. It's very cool, of this church. There's an old building we built as well. My friend destroyed it. This is a wood collection house where we collect wood, interestingly enough. Then my friend built this thing that I didn't know about, but he built it. And his horses, he had a skeleton horse named Aculio here. I guess when I did the /kill it killed it. There's another house he was in the middle of building. I guess he didn't finish it. Another one they did finish apparently. This castle is in slight ruins. I'm not entirely sure what the castle is meant to be. I don't remember. I don't know if there's any signs marking it. He did that a lot. Yeah, there you go. Fort Rustic. Fort Rustic. Of course. Okay, and yeah. There's my brother's house. Link's house. Again, my friend labeled it. He does that a lot. He labels everything, which is very handy. Outset village flags. I assume that's what that is. And we had this huge tower up here that it's the stronghold sort of stuff. This chest is the wrong way. What? What? I guess we had a map board here. We had the maps behind it. I guess the /kill also kills maps. Because I'm fairly sure I did have a board with the map of Iceland on it at one point. Because it was pretty huge. It's probably gone now. Yeah, let's go lookout tower at the top. I'm sorry if this is slightly boring. I'm just running through everything. Okay, cool. So, the thing is, we used to store our diamonds in here. That's the reason why we have iron doors, because we just didn't want anyone walking in there. Like, man. So that's all for that area, and now we can move on this way. And look at that! Whoa, another area. Oh, whoa, it's like we built everywhere. So this is like a version of a Felonian barracks, I believe. That's what this is. It's a Felonian barracks of sort. Basically I told my friend, you can go all the way over there if you want to build in creative. We're going to build in survival over here. So he did, and he built this in his creative mode. And look, here's a map of it. Nice. Let's go campfire over here. Okay, so we're gonna continue to move on. Here we have some more entertaining stuff, but before we get to that, here's something I built in survival after I started respawning at the barrack. This is like my version of the Mines of Moria from Lord of the Rings, and it is called the Pitasetati. The Pitasetati. The Pitasetati. The Pitasetati. Man, my friend. Oh boy. Pitasetati. Pitaisity. There we go. Pitaisity. So it's a Pitaisity. In this Pitaisity, I dug this all out in survival and built it in survival. And it's a very big hall. Spook noise. But yes, it's very big. And it looks very nice. Like, I've also surrounded all of these completely with cobblestone, and it's just, yeah. I don't think there's anything really much else to it. I don't believe. I mean, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna start digging, so I would have to start digging here or here and just go down. I also was meant to leave room for chests, which are probably what these are for. But yeah, so it's basically just a huge mine room that I built into the mountainside. Because it was nice, and I liked it. So yeah, let's get to the actual there's more iron stuff over here. I don't want to get to that stuff because you've probably already seen that on my DeviantArt. This is a Felonian fort. It's got a name. Has it got a name? It needs a name. But it's a miniature version of one of them. I think I don't exactly remember what it is. It kind of sucks. I don't remember what it is. It might be the Flonian Castle, but it's like a miniature version that my friend built. So it's really tiny and small. It's really cute. I think it might be the Flonian Palace. It's got a lot of Felonia going on here. Yeah. Yeah, well again, it's like a tiny version. It's kind of adorable. Again, I'm not entirely sure what it is. I wish I did. I wish I did know, but I don't. Okay, so this is a Felundina barracks. Felundina barracks. So there's different materials you'll be fighting on. These are like meant to be weapon stands. I'm bored. I don't know how to go to that. It's like a little carpet area. I'm not entirely sure. I don't entirely remember why. Here's the actual hall. So this is for fighting indoors. There's literally like pretty much every scenario. Just fighting indoors. This is a sparring room for indoor fighting. This is a slight rest. Is it a restroom? This not restroom in the way they have them in America. Just like literally rest. Yeah, pretty much. You see the blueprints on there's another restroom over here. I can say restroom. But yeah, it's the barracks. This is the spring house or the coil house from no, wait, that's Icalandia. This is Filindina. So this is a Filindina or Filandia coil house. And now the reason why we have a Filandia coil house is because people steal things. And the green slime. This is just slime blocks placed on it, but yeah, the green slime is super sticky. So what you do is you coil up the spring when you want to get in or out, and you stick it to the floor. And then you can release it, and then it uncoils. You'll probably want to uncoil it slowly, but it uncoils, and then it's like all the way up here, and the person has to climb this super slippery spring to be able to climb up to the top of the of this to steal from you, because everyone steals there. So it's like anti-steal proof. But yeah, no, it's really weird, and it came to me in a dream, of when we were like driving up this super slippery spring. I don't know, it came to me in a dream, so I built it, and now it's a thing. So this is, again, not entirely sure what this is, but there is actually a way to open and close the, I believe there's a way to actually open and close the gate. There you are, look at that. The gate's closed, and now the gate's open. Of course, it's not using any sort of physical means in Minecraft. Sure, it's down here. Did I go past it? There it is. So, okay, so here's a command block system. And so what happens, when you press the button to trigger it, it turns this piece of cobble into a redstone block for a second. And it will then, when this detects that it's next to a redstone block, it places a bit of cobble here. So it's like, just literally, as soon as one frame, it's literally just like power. And it will turn on this one, or it will turn on this one, and these command blocks switch out which kind of gatehouse there is. So if it's open or if it's closed. Which was pretty damn smart at the time. Also, wow, I like how I narrowly missed that torch. But yeah, it took me a while because I had to. It's like clone this area. So clone from this block to this block, and then put it up there. Like, which is pretty crazy. Then there's like a mini town that was built, miniature town. This is the Bator Inn. I guess this is more Felonian stuff. And then there's a Felonian cathedral that isn't in ruins. I'm fairly sure they're both based off exactly the same cathedral, the one in Isladon and the one here. But this is a perfect one, so you can look at it, what it was like when it was still in one piece. Isn't that marvelous? I think that's quite interesting, actually. I like that. Personally. But yeah, there you go. And so this is Newfoundland, I believe, as well. Don't believe there's a teleport back from here, but I do believe there was there's the teleport leads to here. So I just wanted to show that off. Just because it was like you used to have to like walk for ages to see if you could find it. Obviously not anymore, but there you go. And now it should be somewhere over here that Isladon is somewhere. It's very confusing. Just watch how long we have to fly for. Wait. The final value is minus 125. Wait, what? What? Hang on a second. I think it's just because of how big Isladon got. The castle was in the direction I was going, I believe. But yeah, literally, you've just got to go this way for ages. There's literally nothing in between either. It's just so far away. We were trying to find a biome that looked roughly like what we wanted to make. So like the sort of snowy mountain biome. So we could build a castle at the foot of it. Okay, right, I should have gone past it by now. Is it really all the way down here? I feel like that isn't the case. Oh, maybe it is the case, huh? Wow, okay. This is a lot further down than I remember it being, but hey ho. I haven't played on this world for ages. Hey look, see, we have done a bit of the junk pile, actually. So here's some of the junk pile. I didn't really get round to it a crazy amount. But yeah, here's some of the junk pile. What's this? It's got a sword and a slime ball. Etho much. See this tunnel? Used to be full of stuff leading towards the junk pile for some reason. Basically one of my friends built this giant room down here. Look at this. I mean, it looks really nice, but it doesn't. Oh, someone blew it up. Oh no. Oh wow. Well, that's neat. But yeah, someone blew that up. Um, yeah. I still like the interior of it. It's just, why does it, why is it here? It doesn't, ah well. Um, so that was kind of weird. It was just sort of randomly there that they decided to build it, even though it looks very nice. Um, yeah, that's one of my favorites. The tower here. Basically, the city wall goes inside the mountain at one point, so we have a really long spiral staircase that I built to go to the top of this tower. It's like a giant lookout tower. Look at me go. There we are. Just goes to the top of the tower. It's not really much of a lookout if you can't really see what you're trying to see, but yeah. I think that's getting towards the end of it. I mean, most of it was spent on doing the Islodon stuff. And it hasn't even been finished. It's just, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I'll come back to it very frequently. There's the store. Um, is this building. It's just this building. What are these? Very interesting. Very nice. I do like these, actually. I think I claimed that they were mine earlier. I don't think that's actually the case. Maybe that's the last thing that my friend built before he left. I don't know. I think it might have been, these might have been the last buildings he ever built before he stopped. Oh wow, here it is. Wow. Wow. I think this is super impressive to look at. I don't know about you. Well then. Okay, well I'm gonna stop staring at that. But yeah, now. It's very good. The map does look very cool. I remember taking a screenshot of it to actually draw a proper map of Islodon. I didn't get around to it, I suppose. Um, yes. Let's find the house I was in earlier when I respawned. I think it was this one. Glowstone is here to stop things from spawning. Just a bunch of maps and white terracotta. I have no idea what the relevance of that is. Where are the beds? Where do they keep the beds? I forgot. Decoration blocks. There you are. Oh, they changed the sprite for beds. It's literally just a 3D render of the bed now. It didn't used to be it didn't used to be an actual 3D bed. I guess they did that when they updated all the colors because that's all new. Yeah, I didn't used to have terracotta and stuff on this world before. But yeah, that's Aya. That's the Slimedonia world. Pretty crazy, huh? I don't know if I have much else to really talk about now, actually. I don't know if you want to do anything else. I can look at my work. I don't know. Do something interesting. Hello, here's a Slimedonian. We can show off some of the Slimedonians. Something I did ages ago. So this is built Buldillan. That's it, Buldillan. So Buldillan is the leader of the building slime construction slimes. There we go. So he does construction. There are the sorry, I keep nudging the microphone. This is a member of the Falendino Parliament. They look like this. He has a pistol that shoots beams of color. It looks kind of cool. Maybe. It was a very rough sketch. It's a very blurry sketch. Anyone else? That was a weird noise. I do weird doodles sometimes as well. Don't think about it too hard. There's there's the map. It's me mapping stuff out. I'm like, this is where the roads are gonna go around the back. This is when the river is. Oh, this is a different map. Also, look at the texture pack. Huh. I have no idea what those actually are around the outside. There's no block that looks like that in Minecraft. I'm so confused. Looks cool though. This is a different version of the same map. And it's before you built those buildings down here. And down here actually. That's missing the slime factories that go to the bottom. Yeah, the texture pack did a lot for it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember where it was though. Let's find some more members of the parliament. I'm not in the parliament, just yeah, I guess the parliament. Or leaders of leaders of Slimedonia, more like. Yeah, there's a couple more. I wanna open these ones. I got my. There we go. Come on, can I select more than one at once? No? Oh. So that's the King of Thunder. I was just drawing. I don't know why I drew him in such a toony style. Not entirely sure. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Where is it? Where are they again? It's Meritus. He's a character. This important. There we are, there's the leader of... So this is... I think it was called like Magmon or something. I can't actually. I tried that. Yeah, it doesn't work. So he's gonna have like a flame looking head. I don't... Wow. These sketches are both as bad as each other. It's actually embarrassing. Hang on. I think it came to the point where I wasn't really feeling it. These characters at the time. I mean, if you're working off a bad sketch, it's not gonna be a good drawing, but yeah. Yeah, it suddenly turned into Artstream. So this is how you art well. I forgot the end of his scarf. See, this is much better. This is actually genuinely much better, even though it's like his eyes are a bit weird. But yeah. It's a very basic character design at this point. I haven't really gone around to doing anything with him. There we go. Let's draw some. These are normal looking feet. Yeah, that's fine. It's totally fine. There we go. How to draw Aya characters 101. Much better. See, that's so much better. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Wow. Okay, I'm really impressed at how much better this actually looks. I just gotta breathe that in for a moment. Oh man. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, yeah, back to looking at these guys, I guess. It's another one. So this is... Oh god. Oh no, they're all terrible. They're all terrible. He has a big sword. He's very buff. He's should have bigger feet. He is the leader of the combat slimes. Which is called Leader of Fighters. I haven't got an actual name for him yet. Yay! Sad. Um, it's, um, just I keep seeing the said one. See, look, it's a character design that I haven't gotten around to doing yet. Also, the hair is too blonde. Dude, excuse that. Don't worry about it. Doesn't exist yet. It's not. It's not a worry. I killed another one somewhere. Where is he? It's Arian. It's probably near the top. Arian. Well, no, he's not there. What do I call him then? Maybe he's... No, it's literally just leaders of some. Where's Arian? Cause he's a dude. He exists. I just don't know where he is. He's a floaty guy who wears a hat. Important sketches for later. Yeah. Yeah, these are important. Very important because I actually did use that sketch for this guy, the Rock Chameleon. Hell yeah. I mean, that's how long ago I had the idea. I don't know how long ago this was actually made, but I had it a very long time ago. And that's why the sketch is bad. I swear. Not because I am bad. I'll do 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 do. Back up I go. Do 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 do. Oh, there you go. Here's the Slimedonian Guards thing I was talking about earlier. Yeah, have a little look at that one. There's the Slimedonian building blueprints. If you haven't seen them, might as well just open the PNGs. So yeah, there you go. Spring house. Let's close some of these. Oh yes, save that. I just like showing off my building process for all of these pictures as well. So yeah, there's Ethos note. I could show off that one. This is a hefty file. Look at it load. The reason why I actually had two of these is the one with the background I actually needed to I need a new file because this one was too large. It was crashing a lot. So I had to save it. Oh yeah, look at the sketch. We can get rid of all this stuff. We can show off the sketch. So much layering that went on, like wow. You do not even know. 200 layers. If only I knew how to do the multiply stuff and overlays and stuff, that would actually cut down the layer count quite a bit. There you go. So this is arm, 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 arm. Final arm does not have a folder. Apparently. I don't know where it is. So yeah, there's a sketch. So you can go back up to this. Wait, I use references and stuff. So there's a katana. Whoa. And yeah, that's every different sketch part has its own different layer, pretty much. I'm not entirely sure what that's for. What proportion am I measuring there? I don't know, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, we're doing off the sketch now. So that's the curve reference. Don't worry about it. There's green reflections. I don't know, I'm not that good at drawing chest areas. There's the glow on the eyelid around it. Then the eyelashes on the eyelid. I think I turned that off though. I don't think I actually liked the eyelashes on the eyelid originally, so I turned them off. Just as third eye. What's his reference of? Oh, that's space. That's on the hair. I actually ended up making my own space brush. If I can find it. Is it down here somewhere? No, I think I got rid of it. But yeah, I had my own space brush. Then there's the face. Because, I don't know, his face looks really... My dad said that the face looks flat. I was like, no, it's not flat. I spent a lot of time on that. But no, it is pretty flat, not gonna lie, at this point. Oh, you did as well? Neat, very neat. I like your one more. Can I have yours? No, seriously, can I have it? I like yours better than my one. Oh, look, there you go. There's another reference I did. The reference to that. So it's like a little jumper thing. That's what it is. Thank you. Thank you very much. I ended up extending these. Turns out it looks very weird like this. Because the arms do not connect to the chest this way because the boobs are not part of the not part of the actual chest, are they? They stick out. So the chest is actually back there somewhere. So I had to add those in afterwards. So I learned quite a bit from this as well. There's these bands. These bands are actually bracelets. Ether wears these bracelets. I'm not entirely sure why, I don't remember. They look nice. This is what I just up here, hand. And this clipping layer was off. Oh, I see, that's like extreme shading. There's this. Oh, that was for the sand. I went on to Google Earth and I found sand. This is Syria. This is a sand texture. And I used it to create the sand parts of Aether. Deserty areas. Then I had the back of this ring. Bangle. It's sort of like a bangle bracelet. I keep calling them rings. Then there's the hand. The bangle's like slid right over there so you can't see the back of it. Same with all the other hands. These are just copy and paste essentially. They are exactly the same hand. Because I'm lazy. These ones aren't the same hand, obviously. Although I'm fairly sure the ring, the band model is exactly the same on all of them. That's why it looks a little weird. I was very lazy. I was getting a bit tired of it, really, to be fair. One of the details I do like, though, I can appreciate the details, is like It's got these squiggly lines in the jewels here that I did do all individually. I also like how it was swinging, but now it's fine. I changed it to be like that. I very much like the chain as well. I actually did every single bead of this chain individually. Like shaded every one. Man, did that take a while. This does the sword, this one. I don't actually know what this one is doing. What does this make appear? What's the difference? Shading. Oh, these are traces for that. This is the back of the jumper. I realized you could see up it pretty much, so it should have a back. This clips onto the neck. That's the neck. That's the legs. What is this? That's another image of space. And more of my crappy space brush. There's the sole of the shoe, the other shoe behind it, and the sock. Do not forget the sock. The sock is there. So I see the sock's black. But the sock is there, and there's actually texturing on the sock. I don't know if you've noticed that. There is texturing on the socks. What's this? Nothing. So minute of a detail, I'll probably just stick it on. I need to turn off the Syria. There it is, turn it off. And there you go, that's pretty much it, yeah. All these folders have like specific things for the arms. I can't be bothered to go through. But yeah. It's pretty neat. What if I was to turn on the eyelashes for the eye? Yeah, that's the reason why I didn't like it. Didn't look right. It just doesn't work. Although I suppose it looks a little bit more like an eye, because every time I look at it, I always think it's just like a jewel. Oh, those are the actual eyelashes. It's weird. Always make it look, it always looks more like a jewel that's just on the forehead to me than an eye, unless you zoom in on it. I guess giving it an eyelid would have actually helped a bit. Although it still kind of just looks like a flippin' eyelid. Anyway, yeah, that's that. That's the Ethos note cover. Yep. Well, it's the model of Etho on the Ethos note cover. I can actually get the other one up. Where's my Ethos note cover? Oh, jeez, I went past it. I speak Etho. Okay, it's loading all that. Okay, so here's the, do you want to see the background? Here you go, here's the background by itself. It's an incredibly layered up wheel, actually. And so is the background. The background is a pretty layered up cloud as well. I did the outline completely individually. I guess I just didn't know how to actually do it. I think the way you're meant to do it is you're meant to, well, you know, select the part that you. Okay, well let's see if I can do it now actually. I'm gonna do the shading with new knowledge. With new knowledge. Wow, the sun. The sun, please. Sun, why you be like this? Why did you do this to me, son? Okay. Not as easy as I first thought. Uh, oh, there we go. This sucks. Better. I think I just want to... Now I want to do the whole pen select thing. Okay, let me zoom in a bit. No, opposite of that. Oh man. This demonstration may take a while. Turns out the sun is my worst enemy. Or am I just general terribleness at drawing back then? It's also an enemy. Pardon me. Okay, right then. Right, okay. So this is what I wanted to do. Okay, so inverse that selection. And then we're going to expand the selection by like 20 pixels. Is pretty huge. Yeah, we're gonna do more than that. Another 20. Another 20. Okay, cool. Right, that should do. And then we're gonna make it green. Make it the correct green color. It's about there, really. We could just steal. No, I think that's about the green color I wanted. And then we're going to fill this all in. Also, why does it make it square? Wait. Wait, is the round corners thing on? No, it's not. Okay. I guess it was just, it always expands square now. Okay, well, I did not know that. Now I do. Let's expand it a bit more. Now that it's not going square. Okay, right, I'll do it. Cool, alright. Now we can do layer. Edit, is it? Filter. Gaussian blur. I'm gonna blur this. Wait, I need to deselect. There we go. And now I've done what I did back then in a lot less of the time, probably. And it probably looks better. And then we can do highlight, and we can take that off, put the rest back on. Wow. Wow, look at that difference, man. Isn't that just so much better? What the heck? That's crazy. Oh yeah, no, you gotta do the deselect. Also, yeah, no, I've done it before. I do it quite often now. Like, I did it on, like, your stuff. Oh, the stuff I did for you, I believe. And I did it on, well, I just do it often. I don't know. I don't know a specific example I've done it on, but this works. And see, this is what I'm saying, like, man, if I did this now, it would look better. It would look even better. And it would do it even less of the time, and it will have less of the file size, and I'd raise the resolution from being 350 DPI to being 600 DPI. Like, man, what an idiot I am. I want to see what happens if I actually make this image 600 DPI. There we go. Well, it's going to just export as 600 DPI now, so it should look better. So let's save it in my scraps folder because I've got that. And we're going to make it a PNG, and it's going to be new. Okay. Alright then. Scraps. Okay, right. Okay, see what the file size is now, shall we? 4.91 megabytes. Oh god, what am I scrolling through? But yeah, look at that. Resolution increase, man. You could not tell what was going on in all of these things before. You can see the middle is slightly transparent. Oh man. Oh, but it just looks so much better. Like, this is a poster I would actually have. That it looks, I don't know why, just changing that one piece of shading actually makes it look so much better. Oh wait, there's actually some interesting stuff in that photo I might want to share with you. Let's see. Here's a fabric texture I made. That's what that was. My fabric texture isn't amazing. um, 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 some of the stuff in here I made, some of the stuff in here I didn't make. But yeah. I saw something and I wanted to show you, but now I now I don't know where it is. Where was it? Oh man. Minecraft. Do it. Oh man. But yeah, no, this Minecraft was pretty crazy, actually. It's a screenshot of my brother being completely pranked by me and my friend. Basically there was this block of sponge. We made it so that every time he destroyed a block of the sponge, it respawned. So he couldn't break the sponge. And then he flew way up above his building where he was building, and he created this thing that just spammed a pillar of chickens down onto him, and the moment it touched the ground, they just exploded everywhere. Oh man, it was hilarious. Uh, they're everywhere. Everywhere. It's just chickens. It's chickens. Oh yeah, this is what I want to show you. It's felony, but still a skeleton. Before I put clothes on him, because I did shade the skeleton. I did and shaded the skeleton underneath, and he's like, well, he should be wearing something. I'm like, I guess. This is my terrible fur texture, which is terrible. The scene from my film I did for college. Um, some Mika stuff, or Micah, or whatever. Mika. HTTPS. Oh yeah, about time. Uh, there we go. Quality. Quality art. Okay, I think that'll do. Alright then. Well, I'll see you around then. Hey, look, it's Sphax. Yeah, I'll see you around. Yeah, it is a beautiful mustache, isn't it? Hat 1 beta. Yes. Hat 1 beta, that makes total sense. No, I do know what that means, don't worry. Okay, yep. I'll see ya later. Goodbye. I'm getting carried away here. Yeah, no, I'll see ya.